Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Perpetual Randomizer 100% brutal speed run. It's not achievements. It's just going fast. We are going to trains. Let's take a look. Val Roach is pretty boring. Arbiter is pretty sick. Let's go. One, don't know if we can stasis the trains, but we're gonna try. Two, remember weekend, what is this gonna be? We're gonna have 6 arbiters. That's too many arbiters. I'll take it, but it's stupid. I mean, being cloaked is good. Being cloaked is really, really good. This is a very, very, very expensive group of units for very low combat prowess. That is probably going to be an issue in the long term. I think we're going to have to get a base real quick. These do 10 damage at 1.5 speed, so their DPS is embarrassingly bad. But they are a good unit, so we're not unhappy with this. Now, remember that in this run, we have the rule set where if we want to, we can kill on time defense missions all of the little basey stuff, the main command structures, and that'll allow us to just move on. And I think that we can do that. There is 6 on this map. 2 on the side, 1 at each of the entrances to the trains, and then 1 in the main base to the left-hand side. And I think that some of them are going to be destroyed very, very, very easily. Because we have flyers, and this mission, well, whoa. Oh. I'll take it. While this mission is designed for flyers, it's not really designed for flyers, you know? Like, you can have battle cruisers on this mission. You can have Banshees, but it's not really built for it, and it's not like they were trying to defend those places anyway. So this is going to be interesting, because the Predator is amazing against trains specifically. Like, you'll see in a moment. Despite the fact that we have only 2 of them, and then we're going warp space cannons besides that, it's going to be ridiculous. But first we got to see what happens if we do this. Just as planned. Sure. I didn't expect the rest of the train to start moving. Well, that's okay. Yeah, like, look at these. They're amazing. Can we stack them all up and then the Predators will do, like, infinite damage against them? Is that a plan? I have no idea, but we're gonna see. I think that we need hunter-killers on this mission. Specifically because everything else that we have is armored. I don't want to be, like, big hunter-killer energy the entire time. I think that's a little, too good. Oh yeah, it's in a pile. But for this mission specifically, I think that they are pretty darn important. Because there's siege tanks everywhere.
We obviously won't find many natural mineral fields here.
Okay, so you're saturating. I don't know how much gas we're going to need, but we're going to get these. We're going to get all the mercenaries as they're available, and we just don't take any damage as we fight these, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, we took forever to kill that train. That's a little bit of a problem. we gotta actually pay attention to how much time between trains we have, so we can get other stuff done. But if we get some War Pig Predators, I have a feeling that there's going to be not too many issues with the speed after that. They are going to have escorts, but the trains are not detectors, so as long as we keep the Predators under, it should be fine. We're going to get attack and armor upgrades, and then hunter killers. You guys are ready in 22 seconds. Yeah, we cannot afford that right now. We gotta start banking up cash. So just run these this way. Take damage onto the shields. Everything goes down. And then Predators, dude! It's insane how quickly a couple of these melt through the trains. Oh, yeah. We got the Devours. By the way, at the beginning of... Before I started today's episode, I always forget about this attack, and I always want to go do something else. Before today's episode, I logged in and realized I had forgotten what I had picked for upgrades. So I grabbed the Devourer upgrades, and I grabbed the Hunter-Killer upgrades, because I felt like those are probably what I got. Oh, look at them! They're boosting! Cool. Let's make sure that we get all of these, get all the Diamondbacks as well, and then we can start taking stuff down. We're right in position to take this, and then right after it, we can swing up here and grab the second one. The second one also has some money pickups next to it, which will really help out. And then what we can do is start doing some cool recall stuff in order to take down these bases, I think. That'll be really nice. Instead of having to fight our way through, we just go full Arby's. Let's see, we have Frenzy on you now, so we're going to hit that. You guys just work on the trains. Oh, this is just perfect. It's working so well. A little bit down and a little bit over.
Constructing a series of bunkers to protect the tracks.
Be
careful.
Matt, you really think that's going to be an issue for this army? This beautiful, beautiful army? You fool. Let's get the Parked Arbiter.
Looks like we found all the Confederate Diamondbacks, sir. This should really help.
Can we just kill this from here? I feel like the answer is absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. Having some flying units on the factory is actually really nice. A little bit of fly, a little bit of ground, I think is basically ideal. I think we might need a couple more of these, which is a great sign. It means things are not dying as quickly as I thought they would. I don't know why not dying is what I said. That's not actually the truth. It means that things are... my economy is good. Stasis that for a moment. And then... I didn't know they built a bunker over there. Today I learned. Whoa! Why did he unsiege? Is that a new tech? Wait, can you force tanks to unsiege with stasis? Because if you can, that's insane. That's really, really, really good. I don't know if that's exactly what happened right there, but if it is... I am incredibly, incredibly interested in being able to do that in the future. We're going to have to do some science here. We may have just learned something that could really help Legacy of the Void in the future if we ever have to do something weird there. This is one of the reasons I like runs like this, is because we learn weird stuff like that. It could just be a Wings of Liberty only thing, or something odd was happening, but it's worth investigating. We just have to find a tank. Sorry, Hunter Killer. Big Frenzy. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Frenzy is so nice when you don't have a Kerrigan always in front of your control group. And you can actually do stuff. It's always the Kerrigan getting in the way. But, because she's always first on the queue. And obviously she's so much more important than everybody else. Okay, we're going to stasis this one. So you just don't think about abilities on the other characters a lot. But when you're playing Wings and the army is king... Oh, I unsieged. Darn. Or the west. Okay, so we're going to hit up here, swing here, recall back, and then get the other ones, and then we'll be free. We're going to take you to the side. You this way. Oh my goodness, Arbiters. Really so good on this mission specifically. I kind of love it. Now there's a command center up here that we can take out. And while we take that out, you, sir, are going to go this way. Get everybody right over this side, and then we can do a nice little recall. Target this down, and then recall. Oh, oh no, I recalled with the wrong one. Get these out. Don't worry, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, nope. That's one way to deal with the kill teams. Let's just get these last couple and then get out of here. Should be very simple. There's one over here and then one right down there. And that's it. So we can miss the next train. It is fine. I love these Devourers, dude. I'm so tickled when things that should be bad are just amazing. And this is really that. Oh, boosting their train speed. Yeah, so we've confirmed before that they don't actually rebuild on this mission. I'm gonna stasis you, and then you just. We're gonna see if you on siege, and we're going to recall. Oh, please. Do you unsiege? No. Okay, so that was something weird, but it was worth testing. So we got all of them. I know for a fact that there's 6, so we have the win. And we got all the research and stuff, so we can move on. Evacuation might be very similar. I want, like, a little bit better economy before I go to the evacuation, though. Let's see. We can check the armory for our Arbiter upgrades. This is one of those ones, if we get, like, some aura thing, it'd be amazing. Vespene reduction, maximum energy. That's not that good. Vespene reduction, I think, is actually nice. Just throw down a random Arbiter into a composition. It's super good. We could do some recall stuff. Dead Man's Port. Oh, I kind of want it. The problem is that this is factory tech. And factory banelings is the slowest thing ever to make. I've done it before. It's not good. Like, even reactor barracks is not great, but on the factory, because factories are expensive, it sucks. However, we have the Arbiter, and I want to recall a bunch of banelings. So we're gonna do it. Is this a good plan? No. Is this a bad plan? Yes. Is it really cool? Also, yes. Oh, this is a good start.
All right, boys. We got a
This is a
deal with
really,
Carolina.
really good start.
Now let's get to work and get that adjutant back.
By the way, people were talking in the comments, and it does appear that the first unit you get in the Perpetual Randomizer always doesn't cost gas. That's how it works. So congratulations to the person that rolled Mothership as the first one. What a life they must be living. Oh, dude. This is how the Predator should be. It might actually just be that if instead of being able to build Predators, the research said you start with a couple Predators, then it would be really good. It might just be that you want them in the early stages of the game. They kind of fall off later, but they're so good in that early stage. I really, really, really like it. Alright, so this base is already dead. We are 1 minute and 40 seconds into this mission. As you do. I think we will get the mercenaries, but this is going to be for another factory.
I left a little present out here for you and
It's not a great present, Mira.
last time you boys were here.
Thank you. 4 banelings. It's just not it.
Good eye, Tychus.
Uh,
Lay mines around our base to hold off Orland.
Bad news?
we're going to need... What is the build time? 40? What? That's so bad. A 40-second reactorable baneling. At least it used a reactorable unit, and it wasn't something that had to be tech labbed out. It would be completely inviable. Honestly, I think it's inviable anyway, but we're going to do something fun here. And that's what matters the most. But wow, 40-second build time on the Banes, huh? We gotta get a pit stop. Get a little repaired. Let's see. Fortunately, we don't have to pay off Mira here, so... Wait. No. What? But it's a Vulture replacement. Why does it need a tech lab? Oh, no. This is the worst unit. We have hit the worst timeline. This unit is just absolute dumpster. Oh, that's actually really sad. Oh, it's worse than I feared.
What's going on?
Well, Tech Labs ahoy. We're going to be able to get our war dudes in a moment. Not war dudes. What are they called? War pigs. These are the mercenaries. We call them the war dudes.
Add-on complete.
And then this is done.
Bad news. SCV ready.
Do that. Just charge on in. And get the dudes. Comma. War. We're going to wait for him to come over here, though. Should be able to take out Orland's mining completely with this. And that's the most important bit. Don't want that one to die. I don't think we need upgrades here because Banelings. I mean, Banelings with attack upgrades do get something, but I don't know. This is a tough economy mission. I think we just got really lucky with an attack wave coming up here instead. Don't know why they did that. Take down the SCVs, grab the money from over here, and I guess you want to grab that. You got to put them on the long patrol, otherwise they get confused and they stop doing what you want them to. And I think we need more factories, unfortunately. We're going to have to go like 8 Tech Lab Baneling, which is just... it's a lot of investment. But as I said, once this place is clear, I think we're going to be real happy. Because we'll have a long time with Orland. He only gets like 150 minerals per minute or something. Once you have all these bases down, it's pathetic. Because the dude just doesn't know how to build SCVs. Which is one of the reasons this mission sometimes becomes ridiculously hard in modded versions, because it'll accidentally replace the AI with the default AI instead of Orland's specifically bad AI. And then he'll know how to build SCVs at his main, and then you lose this in like 5 minutes. It's ridiculous. I have had to submit that bug report so many times. Often on things that don't make it until it's like, hey, yeah, I'll get that fixed. Please don't record until then. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Don't want to run into that issue 15 times. Okay, we have all of the Protoss Relic contraband.
Add-on complete.
We've got a decent Baneling count.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Our SCVs are under attack.
Base is under
Oh, they came back. Oh, don't worry about that. I am banking money off of 8 factory production. That is how bad these Banelings are. That is abysmal. I need like 15 factory Baneling. However, they're going to be good. Probably want like 2 more rounds and then we'll be able to make this work. Gotta make sure all the rallies are over here.
mineral field depleted.
Then we have 2 arbiters to finish things off. They do condense really well, which is the main benefit here. I think we're ready to go.
Mineral field.
Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, Colonel Orland. That was an awkward timing. Recall. Get him! Worth it. That was amazing. It doesn't have to be good ever again. The fact that we just made it work, despite the fact how terrible it is perfect. It's perfect. Let's check what our research is. We got call down, sentry, or autogas. Autogas obviously better. Call down, sentry more fun. So we're gonna go for the call down sentry because I am dead set. Guys coming from orbit. Oh my goodness. Baneling double damage primary target. Oh my goodness, that's actually really crazy. If it was better. If it wasn't so slow to build. If it was just reactorable, I think it would be viable. But we just do not have that. I really want to get a primal thing because we have that primal buff. Ravasol. Okay. Purifier Scout. Yeah. I think we're going to go New Folsom because that lets us look at two different things. I'm kind of happy with both of these. Okay, show me my options. The shuttle and the Sky Lord. So if we hit reroll, it rerolls both, I think. The shuttle is garbage. It's a medevac without a heal that has blink, or a warp prism without ranged pickup that has blink. We already have the Arbiter. And the Skylord's probably too good. Warhound. Here we go. Wait, does Tosh become a giant Warhound in this mission? Please. Please. It would be beautiful. I'm very glad I didn't make Tosh a giant shuttle. The mission would have been impossible. He couldn't have done anything. We are a giant cloaked Warhound with our Haywire missiles. I love it. I wonder how I can heal. That's a complicated question. Can you? I don't think you can. I think you're just a cloaked Warhound, sir. There's definitely a lot of worry I have right here about this mission. Ow. Yeah, this is actually concerning. Fortunately, I think we can just outrange bunkers, which is going to be huge. And we have pretty good HP regeneration, apparently. That's also nice. Oh, yeah, okay, no. Rainer's Raiders are actually... Assuming he knows how to burrow the Impalers, then Jim is just going to win this for us, huh? He's actually incredible. If he doesn't know how to burrow the Impalers, then we're in... Oh, he does. Okay, we are... Why do they have energy? Great question. Yeah, this is just going to stack up and be ridiculous. It's like a direct strike game. Okay. I will take that. And the fact that we have really good range is actually nice. The Predators are far worse than normal infantry, I think. Because they're just going to die to tanks all the time instead of shooting out of range. But that's okay, because everything else is so good. And we actually annihilate tanks here. Yeah. I do kind of feel bad for not doing the shuttle thing, because it would have been funny for like 3 minutes. And then it just would have been so aggravating. But those 3 minutes would have been hilarious, I will admit. But having a little bit of Warhound action, I think, is nice. Good EMP. Really nailed me there, bud. I don't like those tanks. Oh, yeah. AI target fired the SCV. I like that. So, what units do we get out of here? One is siege tanks and one... Oh, we're going to see what our first option on siege tank... No, wait, you saw that. It's Ravasor. That's pretty good. Ravasors are actually going to help on this mission. And then over here, it's going to be Arbiters? Wait, is that actually really good? Does he know how to stasis? He knows how to burrow. If he knows how to properly stasis, that's going to be ridiculous. If he recalls randomly, it's going to be so awful but very funny. We got like Cyril Micro over here. This is amazing.
Tosh, you're nearing the first military cell block now. Releasing the prisoners might be It's just...
I find that very funny. Look at this. You're going to Arbiter jail. See if we can survive the tank shell. They hit hard. Oh gosh. What's the range on this? Oh no. Well, we have regeneration, so we don't need to be too bold right here. We just have to wait until 50 damage. There we go. Oh, okay. So it looks like it can get the rockets off before the tank fires. We figured that out exactly in time. Not too little too late or anything.
Nice work, Tosh. Freeing those
This is
prisoners
insane.
really help us out.
It's the greatest breakout of all time. Now, the greatest one is when in Protoss Edition, where you have Zeratul and he just kind of walks across and wins. We do not hit air, which is a big negative here. The Ravens that can often be problematic are going to be even more so. We can Haywire... Oh, Haywire Missile doesn't hit air either. I always get confused about that because in the Heart of the Swarm beta, they famously did. I've told this story before, but Mass Warhounds, it countered Mass Void Rays, despite the fact that they couldn't attack ground. And that's... the unit was so undeniably busted. It was ridiculous. And it was one of Blizzard's like, you know what, we're not even going to bother try balancing this thing. Which, I mean, the easiest balance is make sure that they don't hit air, which apparently the modders figured out. Don't know how Blizzard didn't. I don't think they're nearly as good in the campaign, though. They're pretty decent. They're just well-rounded in the campaign. But campaign stuff is so strong anyway. How do we...
to the second military cell block.
How do we do this one? I guess we just have to wait for the Raven over and over. What's Ravasor range? 9. Not a incredible range. Taking down the tanks first, because I should be able to brawl inside of Raven range once we have a little less. I don't know, we're just going to fight with these guys for a moment. Wait, do we actually get nukes? No. I mean, you guys have a nuke launch ability, right? You could do it. Alright, we're going to go back and work on this. Get wrecked. Get haywired. This area is going to be busted. And then we go for the medic next. And then I think that after the medic and the angel are gone, we can just brawl with these, take them all down, and then we'll have some Ravasors. Perfect. And if we don't win this fight... Whoa. 275 HP is just not that much HP, is it? Not against Marauders. I can't be angry, though. When the team is just winning for you. Our biggest issue is we got to make sure that we don't take so long. I think we win this fight, at least. Oh, wait. I can't kill this. Can I? Well, that's awkward. If only I had a nuke. And I can't really draw my allies over, can I? Because even if I had left enemies in there, I was cloaked, so I couldn't, like, draw these guys out. Because the Raven doesn't follow. That's rough. I feel like we may have just accidentally into a very sad scenario here. It's only 25,000 credits. It's not like the biggest thing ever. I'm not going to spill over Cried Milk or anything. Run! Oh! These Ravens may be really bad for us. Get him, Arbiter! They just pop out from here and walk over and die. A recall would actually be really good then. Oh, that'd be cool. Just recall right into the back. I did not notice that tank. Okay, Devours. If we can get rid of stuff, then you'll shoot important targets. We can't help the Arbiters. They're useless. They're completely garbage. Keep the pressure on, Jimmy. Run when we take damage. I wish... Oh, Devour's going after Jackson's Revenge is good. That's the type of stuff that we actually want to see. But they keep going after ground targets, so there's all these air guys just chilling. Yeah, come this way. Let me show you life without any armor. Okay, that does wear off. I don't know what the duration is. I thought they were going up here. It's like you're predators. You can't do anything up there. So are there ravens here now? That is the question. There are. Ow. Ow. No. Run. This is really tough. We just have to slowly single target our way through things here. We might actually be able to hit this tech reactor. If we do, it'll slow down Raven production, which would be really useful. I think that's the play, because the Ravens are the most annoying thing here, by far. So we don't have a nuke, but we can at least... Well, I mean, if we can just shoot this, that's better. And then over here, actually, yeah, we can get this as well. We can't get the other production, but we can stop the Ravens, which stops a lot of stuff. And actually, yeah, no more Ravens means the Impalers just go crazy. Because they're pretty good at not walking into detection. Detection just walks into them. Man, we don't do damage good. Good thing he doesn't have, like, the repair drones. That would be the worst. Okay, they're making it in. I like that. If they could take down that turret, I would be very able to assist them. But because that turret still exists, we're kind of useless. Take down that turret, then take down the starport. Ooh, yeah. Stacking up, the Devourers being the one that stacked up is not what was on my bingo card, but you know what? I'm not 85, so I'm not actually a big bingo player. I'm okay being bad at this game. I mean, you can't be bad at bingo, can you? The entire point is the entire game is random. I am an unskilled bingo player. I'm not a bingo maxer. Oh, I really need to get good. You know how chess is like all the rage now with modern stuff. Really big resurgence with that. I think bingo is going to be next. Gonna be big bingo games. Oh. I mean, I wouldn't put it past the internet. I always thought it'd be really cool. You know, in like speedrunning communities, they have the bingo blackout games, which are like a bunch of different objectives to do, and then 2 players race to try to get one more than half of the board of those random objectives. In StarCraft context, it would be like kill 3 hives, or I don't know, get 15 Protoss research or something like that. Just like random stuff like that, and you have to route your way through the campaign like that. I thought that would be really fun in StarCraft, but there's not like enough good runners to make like an event out of it. But it'd be so fun. Plus, I want to make it, but I also want to play in it. And if you do if it's just single player, it doesn't really work because there is the issue with you got to play through the entire campaign anyway, which means you're going to be doing like all those things naturally instead of routing in interesting ways. Check the armory for our war. I love that they fall down every time. That's so good. Bonus damage versus light. Steal resources from enemy structures. Oh, SCV. We are going to get repair. I'm sorry. I know they're boring, but we got to get them. They're so important. So these are built out of the barracks with a tech lab. They'll need a shadow ops. How quickly can we deploy them to steal money? I feel like the answer is pretty quick a lot of the time. I think that early Warhounds for cash is actually a pretty good strat. Alright, so we have Ravasor and we have Purifier Scout. And Sentry. I am a little bit afraid of Zill, because I think they send detection in this mod, which means that the Impaler is not as good. Or if they don't, then I'm afraid the mission will be very boring. Valhalla, how are you gonna be? It will... Let's just hit up Agria real quick, because we should be able to blitz our way through this mission, destroying all the hives. It's not going to be a big issue. They're not that bad. I do think it's going to be a mission where we have to go mostly Warhound and Hydralisk. But we have the Arbiters. Arbiters are definitely good. Can we recall our allies? Wait. Can we recall our allies? Because that's a way to speed up the mission without destroying the hives, isn't it? That would be very funny. Okay, we gotta play that Lurker Stop Go game from Uther Party, or Rainer Party. Sorry, my inner Warcraft 3 is showing. You guys go this way.
Thank goodness you're here.
Please don't die.
The main building so you can help us evacuate the
I guess I don't care if you die. Call down Sentry 60 seconds before expiring. I think that'll be good too. I think that'll be really good. So, Warhound, yeah, Shadow Ops. Actually pretty cheap, the Warhound is. That might be one of the reasons it's so freaking good. It doesn't cost much. We're going to get Warhounds early on. And we'll figure out the Arbiter thing. I guess we want to get an Arbiter early on, don't we? If we want to test the recall. Because there's going to be nothing better that we could do than just recall to the end. It'd be so funny. Plus, we're kind of lacking in combat power at the beginning, being completely honest. It's like the one mission that we really wish we had Predators, and we just don't have them. Yeah.
Someone had the right idea.
I'm going to move you up to the top, and you guys
The Dominion military abandoned them when
Grab
the
a
Zerg
little bit
attacked.
of this
They didn't
money.
give a damn about the colony.
Burrow?
Sorry to hear that.
Just take all those guys down. Oh, I'm supply blocked.
Good spot. I'll see if we can
It's always the thing that gets you in this mod is the, by the way, these things cost a bunch of extra starting supply.
Stop for anything. Let's roll.
Oh, we have hallucination. Haha. They'll never expect that we're not going clauses. The Zerg won't dare attack us now. Alright, Arbiter on the way. It was too slow. It's fine. We can at least mouse over to see if we can recall. Because it truly, truly would be lovely.
What's going on?
Though I don't want to get anyone's hopes up. I think it's going to be a no. These don't do damage, right?
SCV ready.
Oh. We need to make Devourers. Because, does anyone remember the Shredder missile bug? For a while, there was a bug where if you had the Shredder missile, which reduces armor, then hallucinations would do damage. Because it would, you know, they do like 1 damage a hit. If we have Devourers and we can stack them, and then if that works,
Base.
it'll be the coolest thing ever in the history of ever. Oh, that guy's gonna die. Oh my goodness, he lived.
Convoy's in danger. Hit 'em, boys.
I'm so proud. Okay. We have a plan with the Devourer thing. It should be bad. And we have an Arbiter. I don't have energy yet.
SCV ready.
Even if it doesn't work, just having an Arbiter is still ridiculous.
Go ahead.
So, figure it out. Yeah, I guess we're going Devourers here. And
In the rear with the gear.
sentries. Yeah. Seems like a composition.
SCV ready.
And we can get the mercenary Devourers as well.
To the starport, partner. How can we be expected to guard the whole thing?
Don't think so.
I reckon we can use a mobile force to keep it clear.
Not enough targets.
Block the approaches.
Darn.
Either way should work.
Very sad. Well, we gotta do our science now.
Next convoy is almost ready.
We have
to
the
go,
Devourer.
Commander. Please alert your men.
SCV ready.
Where is an enemy to fight on this blessed day? We do have to be careful because the Devourer, I think, has like a burn effect now. So we're gonna have to wait for that to expire. Yeah, it does. Oh no, the burn effect just kills these. Does it apply to this? Okay. How do we do science? I don't think it burns auto turrets, so we can hit the auto turret.
Get to the starport. Move it.
Okay, it just burns everything. And it didn't reduce the armor.
SCV ready.
I have no idea how to test this. There they are. But we're going to have our little escort. So can we recall you? Nope. Don't think so. Oh! It kind of looks like it's working. I don't know if I'm crazy.
Colonists are hurt. We gotta save them.
We gotta save these guys. We can't recall them, but we can stasis.
Your forces. Base.
I cannot truly tell if this is working or not.
Boy, let's rock.
Add-on complete.
Also, my sentries are all dead. Okay, they got across. That's good. Oh, I've been building
Forces are under
impalers. That's actually a good unit. That's fine. I'm not stressed out by that, but I used all my gas. Got some predators to go with this. I think that the science experiment, because of the
Go ahead.
inflammatory debuff, is just too hard to figure out.
Commander, Another convoy will be heading out soon.
Sentry's finishing. You can pick up this stuff, we can get this bonus, and then we're going to look at the idea of attacking the enemy. Because that was the original goal, and we kind of strayed from that. Well, I mean, it was correct to stray from it. I'm going to put that asterisk there. Obviously, if we had the ability to do that thing, it would have been the greatest thing of all time. But I don't think we have the ability to make hallucinations do damage. I don't think we have the ability to recall our allies. And sometimes you just gotta try.
In the rear with the gear.
Your forces are under attack.
Let's get a Spartan company. A lot of predators, which are going to be truly, truly mid during these busts, but gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, the gas issue is actually the thing that has me the most concerned here. I guess we need to make sure we have anti-air. So, I mean, we do have these two. They're elite, they have frenzy, they have, like, everything. So maybe that's just enough. Particularly if we can get this group of Devourers. We'll have 4 Devourers. And then 2 Hunter Killers. I think that's probably enough anti-air for this mission. There's not a whole lot of air. And the Arbiter. The Arbiter's technically here. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna prod, and we're gonna see how it feels. Go a little bit this way. We can recall these so that they're burrowed. Do a little semi-stasis just to make things easier. And then frenzy. It's just too much gas. Trying to build stuff, but the gas cost is so high.
Zerg organisms entering the upper atmosphere. I can't give you an exact fix, but they're heading your
Ooh,
way.
they targeted down an Impaler. That's actually pretty good. Smart enemies.
We have another convoy ready to be escorted, Commander.
Okay, take down the Spore. So what happened here? Ooh, Devourer is dead too. I mean, it's filling.
Forces are under attack.
Dude, we need more barracks because of the refundability. Whoa, that's a lot of air. Freeze some of it. Get you guys frenzying to take stuff down.
Everyone's here. Let's go.
Let's know.
Your forces are under attack.
I'm not ready, bro. Escort quests are always funny because they never ask you. Like, it truly would be like, hey, could you hold on like 45 seconds? You know? It wouldn't be that hard.
Convoy's in danger. Hit 'em, boys.
Yeah, sucks to be you. We got a hive to kill. Kill the egg to make sure it's not a drone. Okay, this area is dealt with. We found the 1 FPS
Sweet God.
drop pod.
The slaughter. I can't bear to look.
180 for that. Somehow, some of the colonists actually haven't died yet. That's pretty impressive. That means we're probably going to be able to just charge into this other base
Bad news?
and give it a try. It's a scary one, though. So I'm not feeling as confident about this one.
Complete.
Sir, I'm picking up seismic disturbances closing in on your position. I think it's some kind of tunneling zerg.
I think you're some type of tunneling zerg, Matt.
Keep things nice and interesting.
I think we can fit the entire
We're
race
almost
inside
done,
of some
Commander.
kind of
Another
tunneling
convoy
zerg.
will be starting out soon.
That meme is a blast from the past.
Mineral field depleted.
Where's... Wait. Oh, these are permanently cloaked. I didn't even notice this in all the everything else that was happening. I was looking at cloak thing and I'm like, where's my Arbiter? Oh, my Arbiter is dead. It's just Warhounds being invisible for Warhound reasons. Are we okay?
Mineral field depleted.
It's getting rough.
Is the road safe up ahead? Guess we'll find out.
But I think that we may have taken the brunt of the pain. Yep. There we go. Okay, that is one down. I think there's like 4 in this base, and then we'll be able to move on. I just want to point out we're not even saving time here.
Your forces are under attack.
We've already escorted 35 out of 50. If we had let those 7 live, it would be at 42. But instead, we're just doing this. Okay, there's one more up here.
Forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
Then after this is gone, we win.
The colonists are hurt. We gotta save them.
We gotta win real quick though, because the colonists are dying. Perfect, we got it. Easy peasy. I think we had about 10 seconds until we had all 20 colonists die. Don't worry about it. Don't think too hard. We followed the rules as written at the beginning, and by written I mean set. Devil Dog sentries. They are cheap and they have Guardian Shield. I mean, why not? Let's go check our new laboratory research. Is there a quick mission we can do? Automated gas defenses or shield battery? Alright. Well, I'm going to check for missions. Oh, we should check the sentry as well, just in case. Movement speed of nearby allies by 25% in a radius of 4. Oh. Actually, for the mercenaries? Yeah, that's just a thing that we could get. And that'll be good. We have Meinhof Reaver. Purifier Scout. Ravasaur. If we have the Reaver, I don't think we need the Ravasaur.
Dead world called Zil.
Reaper.
Apparently they sent in a specialist team.
None of these missions are quick. I'm going to do Meinhof, though, real quick. I mean, I think that even though the mission itself isn't fast, the Predator, once again, has an amazing, amazing matchup here. Am I just too deep? Like, have I lost it? Because I keep saying this, and I keep feeling like I'm correct. But like, it feels like it should be more wrong than it is.
Some sort of nest? You better destroy it.
Gotta not get supply blocked at the beginning, because we start with a bunch of extra supply.
Agents spreading to this camp. I want to
Oh, I forgot about Call Down Sentry. We should be using this.
Going sweet on that doctor.
How good is this?
Can't see why else we'd keep fighting for
Okay, definitely a thing that we want to do multiple call downs at a time. It's not really a single sentry
Complete.
power.
All right, this sector is clear. Nice work, boys.
This is pretty quick.
Nightfall.
I like the fact that they do not care about the broodlings at all. I think that's really, really good. I wonder if we want to take this base real quick. That would probably be strong. Yeah, I think so.
Now we gotta hold out till sunrise. Brace yourself.
I think the plan here is that we're going to position these very far forward because the enemy doesn't bring detection. And that should deal with stuff on that side. And then on this side, we can bring in a lot of predators to take stuff down and just kind of bounce back and forth. I like that idea. We're actually going to grab the command center right now. Because I do have a little bit of an idea for what the sentry bots could be used in. And that is, we could drop them in places like the bottom that have lots of static defense and just have them try to clear some stuff for us. We obviously have to get vision, but we are very nimble here. Not having movement issues. We got to pay attention to this because I think that people are going to get by. It's a good defense. It's not a perfect defense.
Infested Marines. Oh,
We are going to be losing stuff, which is the big issue. It's the, you don't have the proper, what's it called? We don't have bunkers. Bunkers are just so indomitable. So this is stacking up. Got gas income. So we can build an engineering bay next. I'm going to just wall that off so they don't end up in my mineral line. I think that's where they try to go by default. They just like minerals. Which I get it. Once we get the Reavers though, we're not gonna be afraid anymore. We just have to wait for Swan to be like down, 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 and then it'll be Reaving time. Oh, you know, the Reaver will be good with the Arbiter. Can definitely do some stuff there. All right, here we go.
Hey, hotshot.
See?
Schematics to build them hellions you saw in Marsara.
I told you you'd say that.
Rear with the gear. Roger.
We also have shield regeneration for the Reavers. We just want these two staggered so that this one doesn't fire his shots at the targets that the first one is going to kill with Splash. And then you just chill in the back and kill the stragglers. This is how you Reaver.
Sun's coming up. We gotta hold on a little longer.
Now, I think that we're going to send these Reavers to the side, and then the Predators are going to be clearing a different side.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah. So Predators jump up here. Reavers, why don't you just attack down that way? Reavers are going to get Spartan Company friends. Perfect, perfect.
Your forces are under attack.
And then we can land. We're going to grab you and send you to the south to get spotting so we can use our sentry call down to blow a lot of stuff up.
What's going on?
Your forces.
And we're going attack upgrades, even though they're not great for the Predator, just because this is an attack-centric mission.
Your forces are
Now, those are too much effort to move around, I'll be completely honest. Finish that off. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that guy.
Here, Jim. Better move on to the next one.
Well, one thing we could do is just land it there. You guys go over here.
your forces.
Because this place is always a little bit of a hassle.
Your forces.
Yeah, these don't do a whole lot of damage, but they're free. And free is the best price. So I think they're pretty good.
Your forces are under attack.
This side is struggling a little bit, but that's fine.
Good job, guys. This area's
Remember, it's just night number one.
Under attack.
And we're going to have, like, full mining efficiency with this base next time, which is going to be pretty good for the economy.
Forces are under attack.
Did we get the research there?
Scans are picking up a unique Zerg biosignature.
No.
It appears to be a burrowing creature that is underground during the day and emerges only at night.
That is fine.
Sir, if you kill one of those creatures,
You'll be a murderer.
Perhaps learn something.
All right, good job. This sector is clear. Nice work, boys. Now move on to the
All right, good job, guys. Yep.
Nightfall in 30 seconds.
It honestly, like, self-spliced itself together really well there. Felt like he was very happy with our progress. Okay, you come here. You guys go this way. You float on up.
You should set some guards.
And then I think that we're just gonna eliminate them next time. We just gotta set some guards. And by guards, I mean Reavers. Reaver on guard duty.
Complete.
Oh, you, Mr. Pig, need to destroy your enemies. I think he wins that fight. Oh yeah, we can keep some SCVs here as well. That'll be good.
Are under attack.
Hi.
Your forces are under attack.
I messed up my rally when I was, dropping the bots. Okay, that infestor is gone. Then you want to come back home because you're not going to be able to take out another one.
Your forces are under attack. Your
And we're good. We're
forces
chill.
are under attack.
Let's wait for +2 attack. I can't believe the Nightfall has come, and it's not nearly as scary as I'm used to. I've been playing decent bit of Night Rain recently. Now that they announced they like actually hard bosses instead of the really bad ones, it's been fun. Myself, Davey Gunface, and Jay Barino have been, we fought the first one the other day. And yeah, it took us a couple tries. It was a really cool boss. We couldn't figure out what was happening because of all the particle effects the first couple times. I do have a little bit of an issue with that. Oh no! Oh, I set the rally. I fixed the rally and it sent that guy over here. That's okay.
Is under attack.
He's bait. Oh, these predators are going to have a field day. A track and field day. When the sun comes up.
Is under attack. Base is under attack.
There is a Heart of the Swarm randomizer that looks really interesting. I don't want to play it just yet. I need a little bit of a break from Heart of the Swarm. I don't like playing the same campaign multiple times in a row, as a rule of thumb, because I got to keep myself sane, you know? Like, it originally was Wings of Liberty syndrome, where at the beginning of modding, everyone mods Wings of Liberty as their first project, because of course you do. It's the first campaign. If you're planning to make a cinematic universe.
They've broken through the south barricade. Get some troops down there now.
Or civilians have firebombs!
I think I
Yeah.
saw this.
That's not normal, and I love it! It's because you can roll them as a combat unit. That's so cool.
Dang. Was it human?
Oh, I love that.
Daybreak in 30 seconds.
I forgot what I was saying. I got so distracted by the firebombs. That's amazing.
Base is under attack.
3, 2, 1. Alright, you guys go this way. New rally, go up
Don't
here.
forget, you have to be back by dark.
Complete.
Drop the war pigs. You guys want to be mining from this position. This group starts attacking down. This group has enough guys to start hitting here. And I think we're going to start in a third group that's coming this way.
Under attack.
And then this time, I actually do feel like we have the attention for that.
Your forces
I'm not detecting any more infested structures in that
And
sector,
let's
Jim.
just drop some of these to... Oh, these cost supply.
Your forces
Well
are
then,
under attack.
we are supply blocked now. Oh no, they only cost supply when they're falling. Alright. I'll take that. We're unsupply blocked.
Looks like that sector's clear.
Crisis
Jim.
averted.
Better move on to the next one.
Okay, that's good. I guess what we want to do actually to avoid broodling targeting is shift queue everything. You guys are going well. And just continue production.
That sector's clear, Jim. Better move on to the next one.
Better move on to the next one.
Looks like this area's secure. Keep it up, fellas. We can stop this.
Your forces are under attack.
Knock you down.
Are under attack.
Come on over. And hey, we got him. Thank goodness.
Forces
Kind of random there because we don't have control over the AoE.
Almost done. There's just a
But we
handful of
crushed it.
bio signs left.
Absolutely crushed it. Day 2.
nightfall.
Oh, really good. We're going to have to check those Reaver upgrades because that is a unit where we could get some beautiful, beautiful bonuses. I would. Ooh. I like most things on the Reaver that is any percentage based would be good, except for maybe movement speed percentage because, you know, even if it's 300%, you're not getting much. Those are one of those units I wish was a mercenary. Merc Reavers would be super, super good. We had no laboratory. We have 25% shields and +1 range. Melee weapon gain 25% damage instead. No, I mean, we didn't re-roll this, right? We could use this re-roll. Oh, into another unit. It doesn't re-roll the upgrades. Never mind. I don't want to do that. That would be sad. Okay, I think we have a really good setup overall. I'm pretty happy with the way that things are. Last thing we're going to do today is check out what the... Oh, we have to do multiple missions before we can see the mothership mission. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. And we're making pretty good progress. I will see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Peace.